Hey, do you hear that? It sounds like a tractor. We gotta get going. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Oh no, another hill. Oh. Why didn't I take the four-wheeler? Oh, it's here. Welcome to Amberg Acres, folks. The tractor has arrived. It's been over by my daughter's house since middle of April. Back in April, we went and we purchased a grapple. So I've been waiting all this time for this grapple. I thought for sure it would be here. They said 6 to 8 weeks. I thought for sure it would be here by the time we retired and got up here July 1st. So the last report now, it's coming Monday, possibly. We don't know. But anyhow, instead of going over all the features on this tractor, there's plenty of videos out there if you want to see the Branson 2515H or R. They're basically the same tractor, they just have a different transmission. If you want to see that, there's plenty of videos out there where guys go over all the features on these tractors. So what I want to cover is I want to cover a couple of things that I didn't notice when I was looking at the tractor. The first thing is there was a mirror mounted right here by this gas tank, okay? And at first glance, when you hop on it and stuff, it's not in your way and you don't think nothing of it. Until you go and try and fill that gas tank with a 5-gallon gas can, you cannot get the gas can into the tank to fill it with that mirror there. First thing I did was take that mirror off. The second thing, we got to go back here. We got to go back here to the backhoe seat. So they literally, there's really no room to sit on there with your feet extended. You have to have your knees bent. So I looked to see if there was an adjustment for the seat. There is no adjustment for the seat. So the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to modify this seat a little bit to give myself some more room to push that seat back a little bit and give myself some more room there, because the joysticks are right here. They're right in your, you know what. So that's the second thing I'm gonna change on this tractor. I don't understand why they build it like that. Are they making it for a kid? Because that's about what it fits. Other than that, I haven't found too many issues with the tractor. Pretty much I did a little bit of cleaning up back here in the woods and whatever, and that's just to get used to driving it and whatever. It works pretty good. I have no issues with it whatsoever. Plenty of power. I ripped out some tree stumps, some smaller little trees, you know, and that type of stuff, just to see how the thing works, and it works just fine. Which leads me to my next thing is what you need to get for this tractor to do if you're trying to do the same type of thing that I'm trying to do. So let's look over here. So this is the standard bucket that comes with the tractor. Nice bucket, nothing wrong with the bucket. It's got even has a knife edge on there, what they call a knife edge, so that you don't damage the bucket itself. You're damaging that little strip of metal there, and you can replace it after it gets all beat up. This bucket is more, to describe it, would be you're moving dirt with it, you're scraping up loose dirt. You're not going to dig with this bucket, not nothing hard. I have mostly sand here, so I can dig a little bit with this bucket, but you're not going to dig much with this bucket. So that goes into what you have to buy after you get this tractor. Standard tractor comes with this bucket, that backhoe you just saw, and nothing else, okay? So now you have to add implements or attachments, whatever you want to call them. So this is what they call a stump bucket, all right? So the stump bucket is a little bit different shape to it. It's kind of V-shaped. It has a little bit of an angle to it, and it has the teeth on the front here. This thing digs really good. I mean, you just tip it at a little bit of an angle and you push and it digs right in. This is what you need to dig if you want to dig with your front bucket mechanism. It's very strong. This is the Titan heavy duty stump bucket version 2 or something like that it's called. And I mean, this thing's a beast. It weighs 400 pounds, and you know, I'm pushing over trees with it and doing all kinds of stuff with it, and it works really good. That's an attachment you're going to have if you want to do some digging. Second attachment you're going to need, and you probably can't see these really well, are the pallet forks sitting right here next to it. I have them pushed into the woods here. So the pallet forks, you're going to stick out, these were about $600. And without these pallet forks, you're not going to lift nothing off the back of a truck or anything else. So when this stump bucket came, I had to use these pallet forks to get it off the truck and get it into my yard. So without these pallet forks, I don't know how you would get any kind of deliveries for this tractor. So that's the first thing I bought were the pallet forks. And the mistake I made was I only bought the, I believe they were 42-inch long forks, and I should have went with the 48-inch because I already had an issue where these just weren't quite long enough for what I was trying to do. So I should have went with the 48-inch long. I don't think it changes the weight that much. According to this sticker here, 2,800 pounds, which is more than what the tractor can lift. So you know, the forks will hold whatever you can lift with your tractor, basically. $600 here. This here was almost $1,200, I want to say. So that's just for those two attachments. So then what else do you want to do? The grapple. The grapple was $2,100. You're looking at another almost $5,000 here just in attachments. And I still have other stuff I want to get. I want to get a rotor tiller. You know, that's $2,500. I just want to make this video and let you guys know that it's not just about buying the tractor. So I test ran my log splitter that I made. I think you saw the video. If you watched that video, I have a video of how I made this. So it works, but I have a few adjustments I got to make. One of them is I have to make some kind of a bracket for that log to sit on. The log wants to roll off that I-beam, which I knew that kind of when I made it. I just wanted to make sure everything worked first before I went and spent more time welding and adding more brackets and whatever. So it works fine, pushes the logs right through. They come out, you know, a nice perfectly, you know, 4-inch or so, 5-inch piece of wood. So that works really good. So we're gonna have a video on that once we get it all finished up and running it. But that's another nice attachment to have. Now that you can't run without the third function. So that was the next thing we had to pay for extra, was the third function on the tractor. Without the third function, you can't do a grapple, you can't do the log splitter. I can't run a snow plow. I also picked up a snow plow over there, and I think I talked about that once before. We're gonna have a video for that itself. And you know, there's a lot of stuff that you don't see when you go look at a tractor that you need. Keep that in mind for the next time you're looking at a tractor, that, you know, just a standard bucket and a backhoe isn't going to get the job done. You need a lot more stuff to do if you want to knock down trees and clear out woods and make trails through your property and that type of stuff. Yeah, you need a lot more than that. So the first big project we're going to do with the tractor is we're going to finish up what we didn't do last year when we had the excavator here. We're going to take out these stumps. There's 2 stumps right here, and I think they're rotten enough now that we can get underneath them and break them loose with that stump bucket. So we're going to knock this whole hump down here and get this all down to the same level as the rest of this here, you know, and get this all a nice transition here so that we can pull around here with a trailer and park it under our little canopy there and stuff. Right now the turn is kind of tight to get through there. So we're going to open this up a little bit here, smooth things out. That's going to be the first project for this tractor. I just wanted to show you the tractor, talk about some of the attachments I had to buy to get the work done that I want to do here. So you know that it's not just buying a tractor. You got to get this other stuff to do the jobs you want to do. And I don't know what with just buying a standard tractor. I don't know what you would do. Grade your driveway, maybe dig some water lines with the backhoe. I don't know. You're not gonna pound trails through the woods with just that bucket. So if you like these videos, you know, give me a thumbs up. We're gonna have more coming here. Start videoing the tractor doing its job and all that type of stuff. You know, subscribe to my channel. It always helps. So until next time, later.